It's your boy PB, back at it with another Sunday episode of PhatBear Pod. All right, let's talk Bitcoin. It's been lounging around 84K, give or take a few $100. Total market cap? Still the same at 2.67 trillion, basically yawning at us from yesterday, almost zero change. 24-hour volumes clocking in at 75.6 billion, so don't expect any fireworks there. Bitcoin still flexing its dominance at 62.5%, reminding all those altcoins who's boss. But the fear and greed index is creeping up to 32 from 27 yesterday. We're inching out of the world's ending territory last week into maybe I will sell when it's alt season again. For alt performance, the top gainers are Ergo, API 3, Onyx Coin, and Helium. The biggest losers are Orca, Movement, Toshi, and Big Time. Let's pivot from the Bitcoin snooze fest to the big macro picture. Trump's been playing tariff ping pong with China, cranking duties up to a spicy 145% on Chinese goods, threatening to make your next iPhone cost more than a mining rig in 2017. Picture $3,500 iPhones and laptops priced like a down payment on a house. But then Trump's team drops a massive announcement. Smartphones, laptops, chips, even those fancy flat panel displays, exempt from a 125% reciprocal tariffs and a 10% global baseline. Just like that, big tech breathes a sigh of relief. Don't get it twisted, these gadgets aren't totally tariff-free. There's still a 20% duty on Chinese goods tied to Trump's fentanyl crackdown, so it's not exactly a free lunch. Still, tech stocks are probably popping champagne, with analysts calling it the dream scenario for tech investors. Apple, which makes 90% of its iPhones in China, just avoided a Category 5 price storm. Nvidia and TSMC, they're grinning too, since chips are off the hook. We're diving into the crypto news section now, and it's spicier than a leveraged trade gone wrong. The Wall Street Journal dropped a bombshell, claiming Binance's former big boss, CZ, turned snitch on Tron's Justin Sun as part of his plea deal with the DOJ. Yeah, they're saying CZ, fresh off a 4-month prison stint for anti-money laundering violations, was spilling secrets to save his own skin. Allegedly, he was feeding prosecutors dirt on Sun, the guy who bought a $6 million banana taped to a wall and ate it. I mean, if that's not a crime worth snitching on, what is? But CZ, he's not having it. He clapped back, telling Wall Street Journal to get their facts straight. His vibe was like, bruh, government witnesses don't do jail time. I did for months, so clearly I ain't your rat. He even hinted someone's paying Wall Street Journal to smear him. Now, Justin Sun's playing the loyal bro card, posting on X that CZ's his mentor and close friend. Both these guys are smiling for the cameras while the market whispers, who's rugging who? Next story. Trump's trade war's been lighting markets on fire. Tariffs flying like FUD on a bad crypto day. Stocks bleeding trillions, and the treasury market looking shakier than a leveraged trader at 50x. Enter Susan Collins, head of the Boston Federal. In a Financial Times chat, she's like, if Trump's tariff tantrum crashes the system, the Fed's absolutely ready to swoop in with the rescue package. Tools? They've got liquidity injections, market stabilizing voodoo, whatever it takes to keep the machine humming. The Fed saying they'll rescue markets is code for we'll save Wall Street's bacon, while Main Street eats the inflation sandwich. Trump's tariffs are a wrecking ball. 10% here, 125% there, and now he's carving out exemptions for iPhones like he's playing favorites at a crypto conference. This hints at a deeper game. Fed Chair Jerome Powell's speaking at the Economic Club of Chicago this week. If he even sniffs at loosening policy, markets might pump like an altcoin in a bull run. Last crypto story. Argentina's been stuck in a financial chokehold for 6 years, with currency controls tighter than a Bitcoin maxi's grip on their private keys. But on April 14th, Economy Minister Luis Caputo drops a bombshell. Those controls are gone. Free market vibes are back, and the stablecoin market's acting like it just snorted a line of bullish sentiment. Local exchange Lemon reports trading volume spiking nearly 100%, with buyers piling in. Argentina is no stranger to crypto. By mid-2024, folks were flocking to stablecoins like USDT to escape 200% inflation. But lifting currency controls? That's a double-edged sword. On one hand, it's a green light for markets to breathe, and stable coins are eating it up. On the other, free markets can mean chaos. The peso could tank harder if everyone bolts to dollars or crypto. Smells like someone's trying to score points with the crypto crowd, while the real economy's still on life support. We're switching to the DeFi section now, and today we're slicing into a hot topic first. PancakeSwap dropped their tokenomics 3.0 proposal on April 8th, promising a leaner, meaner cake with a 20% supply cut by 2030 and a 4% annual deflation rate. Sounds sweet, right? They're slashing daily missions, axing vCake, staking, gauges voting, and revenue sharing, all to make the token scarcer and simplify the ecosystem. But hold the syrup. This recipe could burn long-term holders worse than a flash crash. Cake used to give you a say in the protocol through vCake and gauges voting, where you could flex your tokens to steer emissions to your favorite pools. It wasn't perfect. Some pools got fat bribes while contributing jack to burns, but it gave holders a stake in the game. Now, they're retiring all that for a simplified model where the team calls the shots on emissions based on market data. Translation: less power for you, more for the chefs in the kitchen. Long-term holders who like playing politician just got demoted to spectators. Next story. Orca's governance crew dropped a proposal that got the green light on April 12th to torch 25% of Orca tokens straight from their treasury. That's like burning $10 million worth of tokens at today's prices. They're not stopping there, though. They're also rolling out a $10 million open market buyback program and tweaking protocol fees. 20% goes to buying back more Orca for staking rewards. The pitch is simple. Burn tokens, reduce supply. Make Orca scarcer than an honest exchange. Basic econ says less supply plus steady demand equals price go up, moon and rocket emojis galore. Orca is saying this 25% burn will juice the token's value, while keeping governance rights intact for holders over the remaining 15 million. They're also banking on those buybacks and fee-funded staking rewards to keep hodlers happy. Last DeFi story. Trump, the Solana-based meme coin tied to the president himself, is about to unlock 40 million tokens on April 18th, boosting its circulating supply from 200 million to 240 million. That's a cool $320 million worth at current prices, flooding the market. The token's been a wild ride since its January debut, spiking to $74 before crashing harder than a leveraged long in a flash dip. Now, with this unlock looming, a big sell-off is coming. I've been in crypto long enough to smell a grift. This unlock's timing is shadier than a sex during a maintenance outage. Trump and his crew control 80% of the supply, and they've already pocketed millions in trading fees. Now, they're dumping 40 million more tokens? Smells like exit liquidity for the big dogs, while retail hodlers get left holding bags heavier than a miner's rig. The airdrop we're hitting today is Huddle 1. What's the deal? Imagine Zoom or Google Meet, but without the creepy data snooping or laggy servers that make you want to yeet your laptop. It's a peer-to-peer network for audio and video calls, running on Arbitrum Layer 3 stack with Caldera's roll-up magic. No central servers, just nodes sharing bandwidth. Encrypted calls, token-gated meetings, and recordings stored on IPFS and Filecoin make it a Web3 wet dream. Huddle One's got 50% of their Huddle token supply earmarked for the community, so early adopters might get some love. They've been teasing it with their Nexus campaign, where you earn Huddle points. How do you get in on this? Head to Huddle's site, connect your wallet, and set up a profile. Then hustle for points with social quests, follow, retweet, like, and chat like you're shilling your cousin's NFT project. Host meetings, test their apps, and record sessions for extra points. That's a wrap for this Sunday. It's your boy PB, signing off.